Deuteronomy 8. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is a very jealous El. He is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. Did I mention he was jealous? He's so jealous he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And the letter J is about 600 years old, while Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. Deuteronomy 8. Guard to do every command which I command you today, that you might live and shall increase, and go in and shall possess the land of which Yah swore to you, your fathers. And you shall remember that Yah, your Elohim, led you all the way these 40 years in the wilderness to humble you, to prove you, to know what is in your heart, whether you guard his commands or not. And he humbled you and let you suffer hunger, and fed you with manna which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, to make you know that man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of Yah. His garments did not wear out on you, or your garments did not wear out on you, nor did your foot swell these 40 years. Thus you shall know in your heart that as a man disciplines his son, so Yah, your Elohim, disciplines you. Therefore you shall guard the commands of Yah, your Elohim, to walk in his ways and to fear him. For Yah, your Elohim, is bringing you into a good land, a land of streams of water, of fountains and springs, and flow out of valleys and hills, a land of wheat and barley, of vines and fig trees, and pomegranates, a land of olive oil and honey, a land in which you eat bread without scarcity, in which you do not lack at all, a land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills you dig copper. And you shall eat and be satisfied, and shall bless Yah your Elohim for the good land which he has given you. Be on guard lest you forget Yah your Elohim by not guarding his commands and his right rulings and his laws which I command you today, lest you eat and shall be satisfied, and build lovely houses and shall dwell in them, and your herds and your flocks increase, and your silver and your gold are increased, and all that you have is increased, that your heart then becomes lifted up, and you forget Yah your Elohim, who brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, from the house of bondage, who led you through that great and awesome wilderness, fiery serpents and scorpions and thirst, where there was no water, who brought water for you out of the flinty rock, who fed you in the wilderness with manna which your fathers did not know, in order to humble you and to try you to do you good in the end. You then shall say in your heart, my power and my strength of my hand have made me this wealth. But you shall remember Yah your Elohim, for it is he who gives you power to get wealth, in order to establish his covenant which he swore to your fathers, as it is today. And it shall be, if you by any means forget Yah your Elohim, and follow other mighty ones, and serve them, and bow yourself to them, I have warned you this day that you shall certainly perish. Like the nations which Yah is destroying before you, so you are to perish, because you did not obey the voice of Yah your Elohim. So obey his voice, obey his commands, his right rulings, his laws, and you will be one of his, including circumcising every male. I'm still thinking about that.